Missouri politicians say they are being targeted by China, both in court and also online.
These complaints come after Missouri sued and then accused China of causing and making the COVID pandemic worse. Missouri won the lawsuit after China did not appear in court to contest the case.
Meantime, State Attorney General Catherine Hanaway said she would seize China's assets in Missouri as payment for a settlement. Then social media analysis business Graphica started finding fake social media accounts attacking Hanaway. Well, they say the posts all follow a similar pattern. They have little to no followers, post the same content on the same days, and often misspell names.
Try to contextualize this messaging within, like, what is the actual newsworthy event that's going on and who might be trying to push a specific angle about that.
China's countersuit over the COVID settlement names Hanaway, Senator Eric Schmidt, and Governor Mike Kehoe.